I've been fighting cancer. Um, you know, if you remember a channel update that I did a while back, I was talking about how I wanted to find a job that had steadier hours and everything like that, and I did. And life was pretty good there for literally like a couple of weeks. I found a new job that I really liked, um, making more money um, on top of what I was doing before. Hours were steadier. The wife and I were talking about, making some moves and stuff. I started buying equipment to make better YouTube videos for you guys. Um, and then my cancer diagnosis happened. I was diagnosed with papillary thyroid cancer, and the thyroid is a muscle, a butterfly-shaped muscle at the base of your throat. If you can't tell, my voice is still recovering from surgery. Unfortunately for me, my cancer spread to my lymph nodes. So it went outside of my thyroid, and when they went in for surgery, they found more swollen lymph nodes than they originally thought I had. And then even worse news, a couple of the lymph nodes busted open, their capsules broke and attached to the jugular vein on the left side. This was all pretty much on the left side. So my surgery involved being cut open basically from my ear, all the way down and over here. And they had to take out muscles and veins, my jugular, the thyroid, and all that stuff. After surgery and everything, obviously, I had to go through radiation. So with thyroid cancer, you take all of your radiation at once. You don't get small dosages over time. It's all at once. And you physically become dangerous to other human beings, so you have to be quarantined. You have to stick to 1 or 2 rooms, preferably a bedroom and a bathroom have to be yours. No one else can use it. You can't go near anybody, because then you run the risk of giving them cancer because you're so radioactive. So I've completed that now, and now we wait. So in about 6 months from now, I'm going to go in for another whole body scan, and hopefully nothing lights up when they do the contrasting iodine whole body scan. Last time I had it done, all the cancer was in my throat. It hadn't spread beyond that, which is a good sign. The downside is that papillary thyroid cancer is very slow. Like with the extracapillary extension. So a couple of those lymph nodes busted open and attached to my jugular. Just because they attached doesn't mean that the cancer went into my jugular and spread. And from the scans and tests and everything that was done after surgery, after they did it, and the pathology reports and everything, shows that it didn't spread. There wasn't enough time for the cancer cells to go and start infecting all the other stuff, which is good. But the downside is that it is so slow growing that if one of those cells did get into my jugular and did travel somewhere in my blood system, or it has traveled to my lungs or something like that, it may not show up for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. So the unfortunate side to it being so slow is that the doctors told me that I will never be cured of it. So I'll never be cured of it. I'll never be I'll never be deemed cancer free. The best I can ever hope for is to be in remission. I'll have to go for testing every single year for the rest of my life, on top of being on all the thyroid replacement pills and everything for the rest of my life, and it's life-changing. Cancer has scarred me physically, emotionally, internally. I mean, it's been hard on my family, it's been hard on my wife. Now, let's try to get happy. Like I said, my treatment is completed. We'll find out in about 6 to 8 months if I am in remission and that there's no sign of cancer. So in the meantime, for the first time in what feels like a very, very long time, I don't have to worry about scans and blood tests and surgery and radiation and precautions and all this other stuff. I'm kind of free now for at least 6 months. Hopefully we can get rocking and rolling soon. With me getting back to playing guitar, obviously I haven't played guitar in months because of the surgery, and I was opened up pretty wide, so things have been a little funky with my fretting hand and everything, so I haven't really been able to play at all. I'm thinking about doing a live stream. Yeah.
Oh no, it's falling apart! It's falling apart! I can't. Ah!